Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is Leon from Buck and Slug Reloaders. Please check us out on Facebook. So today at the ranch, I'm going to be testing a couple of these slugs right here. These are the Ballistic Products green slug. They're non-toxic. It's basically a full bore slug. 0.729 is the diameter. These have a tin base, not a lead base, so they're safe to use in places like California, where they're really cracking down on lead. So 3 different types of loads I'm going to use today. First shot's going to be with 800X. Second shot is going to be with 4756, and we're going to follow it up with some long shot. Now these are designed to be shot out of a rifle barrel. The copper jacket is annealed, which means it's soft, so it should really engrave on the rifling in your shotgun. Shotgun I'm using today is my H&R Ultra Slug Hunter. This thing's a beast. You can zoom in on it. Thing's a beast right there. It's one of the most accurate slug guns I own. So guys, stand by, man. Let's see what happens. First shot. .1372, so pretty consistent on the velocity. Everything looks good. No signs of overpressure. All right, that last shot came in at 1342. Let's head down range and see what we got. So just shot my first 3 rounds, 800X, and needless to say, I'm not too happy with these groups. We got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 inches. I expect way tighter than that at 50 yards, especially coming from a full bore slug out of a rifle barrel. So we're going to go back and we're going to see what long shot does. So you guys stand by. All right, guys, you saw the last shots, last group I just shot with the 800X. That was 26.5 grains. Next 3 shots is going to be long shot. 26 grains, long shot. You can see these are road crimp with a clear overshot card over the crimp. So we're going to see how these do. Let me put my earbuds on my son. It's getting a little warm out here. All right, first shot. Here we go. All looks good. No extraction marks, no signs of overpressure. That shot came in at 1297, so a little on the slow side. Here we go. Second shot. Looks good. Last shot. That last shot came in at 1216. Let's go down and check them out. Okay, guys, that long shot group that I just shot was absolutely awful. If you take a look at it, we got about an 8-inch circle right here. That is not the accuracy that you would expect from a full bore slug, especially shot out of a rifle barrel. I'm not sure if my gun particularly likes this slug. I still have some left over, so what I do on part 2 of this video is I'll break out my 835 with the rifle barrel and see how they perform. But right now, it's not looking too good. So our last final 3 shots will be with 33 grains of 47.56. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it will get better groups than we did with the long shot. So far it seems like 800X has been the winner in this outing. All right, first shot right here. That shot came in at 1373. Had a little pop to it. Check out the hull. Hull looks good. Now, the first 2 groups that I shot, I pulled that load data directly out of Ballistic Products Slug manual for the Slug. So the 47.56, I'm kind of out here on my own. So this is unpublished data. I'm just trying out something new. Second shot. I came in at 1275. Here's the last shot. And once again, you guys can see that these are roll crimp with a clear overshot card over. And see, you can see what that roll crimp, even with the overshot card, is doing to my hull. It's tearing them. And the reason why I believe it's tearing them is if you look at the way this slug is designed, the old job of the slug is like that of a rifle bullet, right? I think these slugs are probably better designed to be fold crimp instead of roll crimp. Because what happens is, when you fire the slug, it rolls over the actual roll crimp and rips your slug. So that could be the problem with the accuracy that we're seeing, or yeah, with the lack of performance out of these slugs. So that's something that I'm gonna make a note of. So when I do part 2, every round that I load up will definitely be a fold crimp. So let's go down and check them out. Okay, so we're down range checking out the group of the last 3 shots that I fired, was 33 grains of 47.56. And as you can see, this is not the accuracy that I would expect out of a full-bore slug fired through a rifle barrel. This is where my first shot hit right here, second, and my third shot. This is, to me, is back to the drawing board. So part 2, when I do the video of part 2, what I'll do is I'll probably use a different slug gun. And instead of roll crimping these slugs, I'll fold crimp them. And the reason being, like I stated earlier, is the construction, the design of that slug. It has an old job that's very similar to a rifle bullet. So what happens is, when you roll crimp that style slug, when you fire it, the slug tends to roll over that crimp and tears up your holes, and it messes up your accuracy big time. So part 2 of this, I would definitely fold crimp instead of roll crimp, and then we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, Ballistic Products. Check them out, www.ballisticproducts.com. And today's Memorial Day, guys. So while you're out barbecuing and having that beer, just spend 5 minutes or so and think about the men and women who we lost overseas, that put their lives on the line and actually gave up their lives and spilled blood so you can have that right. So shout out to all the vets and all the people who lost someone who did serve. I appreciate you for your service, and see you guys next week.